Positive. At this point, we've hit what we see, whatever that is. We're about to find out if it's the vault or not. Could this finally be it, the moment treasure hunters, historians, and skeptics have been waiting for? For more than 200 years, people have dug, drilled, and searched every inch of Oak Island, convinced that something valuable, maybe even legendary, is buried beneath the surface. Clues have been found, wild theories have been debated, and millions of dollars have been spent. But no one has ever cracked the code until now. Something big is happening on Oak Island in 2024. Not just another empty hole in the ground. Not just another theory. The team is closer than ever before. They found new tunnels, strange underground chambers, and clear evidence that someone, centuries ago, went to extreme lengths to hide something. And for the first time, they might be standing just a few feet away from answers that have been buried for hundreds of years. Think about it. People have spent their entire lives chasing this secret, some even died trying. Over the years, searchers have uncovered wooden structures, ancient tools, and even traces of gold and silver in the water. But what's missing is the final piece, the thing that proves, once and for all, what's been hidden on Oak Island. Now, that final piece might be within reach. A newly discovered tunnel, believed to be from the 1600s, is leading straight to an area where high levels of gold and silver have been detected. That alone is huge. But there's more. A massive underground cavern, something they're calling Aladdin's Cave, has been found. And from what the scans are showing, it's not just some random hole in the ground. It looks man-made. Someone built this. Someone had a reason to dig this deep. What's buried down there? Gold? Ancient artifacts? A secret that could change history? If what they've found so far is any sign of what's coming next, this could be the biggest breakthrough in Oak Island's history. They're closer than ever, but what will they find when they finally break through? And will it be worth the centuries of searching? The garden shaft mystery deepens. The search for answers on Oak Island has never been easy. Every time it seems like they're on the verge of a breakthrough, something stands in the way. In 2024, that challenge is happening 90 feet underground, in a place called the Garden Shaft. Rick and Marty Lagina, along with their team, have spent years trying to reach what they believe could be a hidden treasure chamber beneath the money pit. The latest round of excavations has taken them deeper than ever before, bringing them within striking distance of a mysterious tunnel believed to be from the 1600s. Everything was going according to plan. But then, as always, Oak Island threw them a curveball. Water. And not just a little. For over 2 centuries, water has been the biggest enemy of treasure hunters on Oak Island. Every time someone has tried to dig deep enough to reach the unknown, water has rushed in, flooding tunnels and making progress nearly impossible. Theories have swirled for years. Some say the original builders of the money pit designed it this way on purpose, using hidden flood tunnels to trap anyone who tried to steal what they buried. Others believe the underground geology of the island is to blame, with natural channels allowing ocean water to pour in. Either way, it's happening again. But this time, the water isn't coming from where they expected. Instead of flooding from below, it's infiltrating from the sides of the garden shaft, creeping in through small cracks and weakening the structure. If they don't stop it now, it could destroy years of work. Worse, it could put the team in danger. So they're fighting back. This isn't just about throwing some pumps in and hoping for the best. The team is using a modern engineering technique that could finally beat the water problem once and for all. Their plan? High-pressure urethane sealing. It sounds complicated, but here's how it works. They drill small holes around the problem areas, then inject a special urethane foam under extreme pressure. As it expands, it fills the cracks, sealing off the water like a giant underground patch. If it works, it could be a game-changer, not just for this dig, but for the entire Oak Island mystery. For the first time in history, they might be able to dig deeper without the constant threat of water shutting them down. And that means they can finally reach the mysterious tunnel buried just a few feet below, a tunnel that could hold the answers they've spent years chasing. But will it hold? Or will the island find another way to fight back? One thing's for sure, Rick, Marty, and their team aren't stopping now. They've come too far, and they're too close. Something is down there. And they're going to find it. Discovery of a 17th century tunnel. If you've been following the Oak Island search for a while, you know that tunnels have been found before. But none quite like this. This one is different. This one could change everything. After months of careful planning, the team launched a strategic core drilling operation near the Money Pit, hoping to confirm what they had long suspected: a hidden tunnel buried deep beneath the surface. And they found it. A 7-foot-high tunnel, right where they predicted. But here's the part that makes this discovery so important: it's been carbon dated back to the 1600s. That means this tunnel was built long before any modern searchers arrived on the island, before the 1795 discovery of the Money Pit, before the countless failed digs, before anyone even knew there was something to search for. Who built it? And what were they trying to hide? For years, there have been theories about an underground system leading to a treasure chamber. This could finally be proof that those theories were right. The tunnel appears to run east to west, straight toward an area known as the Baby Blob, where past drilling has picked up high concentrations of gold, silver, and other metals in the groundwater. That's not normal. Groundwater doesn't just have gold and silver floating around unless there's a source nearby. And if this tunnel leads to that source, then they might finally be closing in on the treasure. But what makes this even more interesting is the construction of the tunnel itself. Unlike modern searcher tunnels, which are typically reinforced with square timbers, this one features round logs, just like the ones described in the original Money Pit story. The idea that this could be connected to the very first treasure deposits isn't just possible, it's likely. The discovery of this tunnel has completely changed the team's priorities. Instead of just drilling, they now have a clear target. The plan is simple: dig deeper. Get inside. Follow the tunnel to wherever it leads. But that's easier said than done. The tunnel is nearly 100 feet underground. And while they've pinpointed its location, actually reaching it is a massive challenge. They're already preparing for the next step. If the tunnel turns out to be intact, they could use probe drilling and sonar scanning to map it out. And if they confirm a treasure chamber at the end of it, they may even construct a new tunnel to reach it safely. For centuries, treasure hunters have searched Oak Island based on clues, legends, and hunches. But now, for the first time, there's something real. Something solid. Something that could lead directly to what's been buried here all along. Is this tunnel the key to finally solving the Oak Island mystery? Or is it just another dead end in a centuries-long search? Either way, one thing is certain. They have to follow it. That should make it much easier to read while keeping every word intact. Let me know if you want any adjustments.